You've seen these places on screen, but today, they barely resemble the scenes you remember. From famous sets to forgotten streets, let's see how movie locations changed over time. Please go and check out the original website in the description. The Godfather. The former Genko Pora building on Mott Street in New York City is now a Chinese pharmacy, replacing the iconic mob front entirely. The Goonies. John Warren Field in Astoria, Oregon was demolished in 2016 and replaced by a medical complex, completely erasing the cheer practice location. Pet Sematary 2. The Micmac burial ground at Arabia Mountain in Lithonia, Georgia is now completely unrecognizable, with trails, erosion, and vegetation erasing the film setting. The Town That Dreaded Sundown, 1976. The church at Bowie Street in Texarkana, Texas was demolished after 2015, leaving no trace of the filming location today. The Outlaw, Josey, Wales. The Santo Rio set on Pariah Movie Road in Utah was dismantled after flood damage, then completely destroyed by fire in 2006, leaving nothing behind. Westworld, 2016. The church at Paramount Ranch in Agoura Hills, California, survived the 2018 Woolsey fire, but the surrounding cemetery is gone and the structure now looks altered. Sundown, The Vampire in Retreat. Purgatory near Thompson Springs in Utah looks drastically different today, with altered roads and surroundings compared to the film. Thelma and Louise. The Silver Bullet Bar in Long Beach, California still stands, but it's been renamed Cowboy Country, removing its on-screen identity. Rocky. Paulie's house in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania still stands, but heavy remodeling has erased much of its original on-screen look. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, 1974. The family house in Kingsland, Texas remains, but all movie decorations and chainsaw theming have been removed from the interior. The Town, 2010. Monument Laundromat in Charlestown, Massachusetts was torn down in 2018 and rebuilt, completely altering the building seen in the film. The Twilight Zone. Joe's Air Flight Cafe in Olancha, California, was a roadside stop in the episode. The 1948 structure still stands, but is now abandoned and deteriorating. Twister. Aunt Meg's house in Waukeeta, Oklahoma was destroyed during filming. The street was cleared, leaving only markers tied to the town's Twister walking tour. Witchboard. The payphone scene in Big Bear Lake, California, now sits beside a modern bank building, replacing the background structures visible during filming. Young Guns. The Lincoln Street scene filmed in Los Cerrillos, New Mexico featured a small house that has since been completely removed, leaving an empty, altered roadside area. The Place Beyond the Pines. The carnival at Altamont Fairgrounds in Altamont, New York, was a temporary movie setup and no longer exists, leaving the grounds empty of that setting. Raising Arizona. The short-stop gas station in Phoenix, Arizona was expanded and remodeled in 1999 and now operates as a Circle K, losing its original roadside appearance. Tourist trap. The Escondido Canyon waterfall near Malibu, California, was lush during filming. Fires and erosion changed it, and the swimming hole is mostly gone. The Omega Man. The Olympic Theater on West 8th Street in Los Angeles, California survives, but heavy remodeling removed the decayed interior seen in the film. Michael Jackson's Thriller. The Palace Theater on South Broadway in Los Angeles, California still stands, but only exteriors were used, with interiors filmed elsewhere entirely. Twins. The gas station and cafe in Arroyo Seco, New Mexico, was later converted into a private residence, removing all visual traces of its movie appearance. The Wraith. Jake's motorcycle ride along North Sandario Road in Tucson, Arizona, looks different today, with dense vegetation replacing the open roadside seen in the movie. Stand By Me. The leaking water tower near McLeod, California, no longer sits beside active tracks. The railroad lines seen in the film were later removed. Revenge of the Nerds. The University of Arizona entrance in Tucson, Arizona still exists, but the Adams College sign was removed, stripping away the recognizable movie identity. Robocop. The Detroit police interior was filmed at Sons of Herman Hall in Dallas, Texas. The structure remains, but now serves as a bar and dance hall, not a precinct. Salem's Lot, 1979. The Marston House in Ferndale, California still stands, but exterior changes and landscaping altered its eerie on-screen appearance. Silver Bullet. Tammy's house in Wilmington, North Carolina, once stood along Castle Hayne Road. The structure has been completely demolished. Reservoir Dogs. All-Star Lanes on Eagle Rock Boulevard in Los Angeles, California has permanently closed, leaving the famous walking scene location inactive and altered. Poltergeist, 1982. The cemetery behind Canterbury Drive in Agoura Hills, California is now completely overgrown, making the filming location nearly unrecognizable today. My Darling Clementine. The tombstone set at Monument Valley in Utah no longer exists, leaving only open desert where the frontier town once stood during filming. Sleepaway Camp. Camp Arawak in Argyle in New York still exists, but the nearby houses seen in the film have since been removed from the area. The Wraith. Carrie Johnson's house in Tucson, Arizona still stands. But exterior changes and the removal of the large front tree in 2019 make it barely resemble the film. Rush, 1991. This Houston, Texas location changed drastically. The curved building was demolished in 2010, tracks removed, and new facilities built. Robocop. This section of Cesar Chavez Boulevard in Dallas, Texas, lost multiple neon-lit buildings between 2013 and 2019, radically altering the gritty street shown on screen. The Sandlot. The schoolyard at Nibley Park School in Salt Lake City, Utah remains, but renovations and layout changes make it look very different today. Pet Cemetery. This stretch of Main Road in Hampton, Maine, now houses an oil refinery, while the White House seen across the street burned down in 2017 and is gone. Pet Cemetery. Judd Crandall's house in Hancock in Maine still stands, but the facade was removed and the large front tree cut down, stripping away its film appearance. The Initech exterior building in Austin, Texas remains, but tenants changed, interiors were never filmed, and surrounding drainage areas look altered. Nothing but trouble. The drawbridge at Lions Canyon Ranch in Santa Clarita, California remains reachable only by hike, while all mansion sets were removed decades ago. National Lampoon's Vacation. The Shaw Creek Rest area near South Fork, Colorado was closed and under renovation, drastically changing the picnic location shown in the film. Rush, 1991. The Yellow Rose Club in Richmond, Texas still operates as the Swinging Door, but the building and surroundings look nothing like the film. Phantasm. The former Dunes Cantina in Huntington Beach, California, has been a sushi restaurant since 1983, fully erasing the eerie diner seen in the film. Starman. East Fremont Street in Las Vegas, Nevada was a normal roadway in the film. Today it's the Fremont Street Experience, a covered, pedestrian-only zone. Village of the Damned, 1995. Point Reyes Station, California has changed significantly since filming, with storefronts and street details no longer matching the eerie town seen on screen. Twin Peaks. Big Ed's Gas Farm in Preston, Washington, was an active gas station during filming. Today, it no longer operates as a gas farm, changing the feel entirely. Training Day. The alley off West 8th Street in Los Angeles, California, looks different today after the White House scene behind the scene was demolished in 2019. Sleepaway Camp 2, Unhappy Campers. Camp Rolling Hills near Waco, Georgia is now heavily overgrown. Most cabins collapsed or were demolished, leaving only scattered structures. The Rock. The Palace of Fine Arts in San Francisco, California still stands, but restorations, landscaping changes, and tourism have erased the weathered look seen in the film. What's Eating Gilbert Grape? The opening scene near Seal, Texas now faces a modern subdivision built in 2019, replacing the empty land seen across the road in the film.